Excellence is a destination, and you get there by gathering feedback, reflecting on it, and ensuring that you try to do better today than you did yesterday. And if you do so every day, you may get there in the end. Hello there, my name is Pedro. I'm a front-end developer / system architect at MB.io. I studied psychology. I have a master's in clinical psychology, and I specialized in the forensic context. And for close to 5 or 6 years, I worked as a psychologist in Portugal in the prison system. At some point, I felt I needed a career change, and I was lucky enough that my now wife, at the time my girlfriend, was aware of a post-grad study that was 1 year to kind of retrain myself or convert myself to working in IT. On one day, when I actually made that decision, I quit my job and then I started some online courses to learn a bit about programming, and so that I could then apply for that postgrad. And when I actually joined, there was a couple of interviews. We were a class of 15 or 20, something like that. And it was a 1-year internship during the day, programming and data science classes at night. And after a year, if everything went well, we had the chance to stay with the company and work as developers. Most of my tasks ended up being front-end related, so a bit with day-to-day work, I became a bit more specialized in that specific context. And then 3 years after working there, I found out that MB.io was kind of starting in Portugal, and then I applied as a front-end developer, and well, here I am today. What inspires me is, I would say, the ability to keep learning and the ability to gather feedback that is constructive so that I can be better tomorrow than I was yesterday. I guess that works as well as professionally as personally. We should try to improve ourselves and do a bit of self-reflection. So I would say that maybe that's one of my biggest drivers. I do remember that it was great news because I was actually looking forward very much to joining. At the time, it was not formally MBIO, it was still just the Lisbon hub. It wasn't really the thing that it is today. And it was actually great news to be able to join and so early on, and having the opportunity to help shape the company. The interviews that were a bit out of the box that we did. So there was the Halloween one, where we did a Halloween event at night, and people were they were hoping to be interviewed, but there was this whole haunted house thing, and they had to go through the whole haunted house to reach the interviewer. I work in an agile release train that's 8 teams, I think, and I would like to think that my purpose is supporting them in doing their best job and helping translate a lot of the business requirements into things that are more relatable to other developers, and the other way around. So I like to think of myself as a bridge builder and an enabler. So maybe that. I would say both the culture and the work-life balance. I have never worked. Not that I worked in a large amount of places, but I have never worked in a place that fosters this work-life balance so well. I would say tranquility. I think cooperation or enablement work as well in life, especially as a parent. And if I would go for a third one, can I go with family? Then I'll go with family. My kids laughing. This is my blueprint.